about to go live on everything. I gave myself an extra 5 seconds here. If you noticed that, good for you. Because I got to make sure, this Instagram thing works. There might be a problem with it going forward here on this same computer. I may have to start working it on a different computer because it's doing something weird and it's technical. And look at there, we're live. All right, everybody. There we go. Let's roll that intro. I got to watch where I throw my hands around here. I'm knocking down almost knocking down microphones and stands and trying to get set. Hey, it's Monday. What can we say? We are live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Church Prep with MWD Monday Drumroll. I am Drumroll, Mark W. Douglas. Let's start things off with a prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Happy Monday, Drumroll. It's now time to introduce the next Song of the Week's title and lyrics. Oh man, I got a good one for you. And the title is Slow Down. You better slow down. Oh man, here we go. Let's take a look at the lyrics. Slow Down, one of my favorite songs. Oh boy. Hopefully it's a good convicting song. We're ready to get convicted. Can't wait for this song. We're going to tell a little story about it on Wednesday. You remember Wednesday's story time, and Friday is the Bible references. So here we go. We are now going to read those lyrics. Here we go with my passionate Mark W. Douglas voice. Let's read those lyrics. Slow down. For someone who runs in every direction, you sure seem sure of yourself. Kind of like a cannonball. Just a very arranged mess. And that's a fact. You kind of remind me of me. And the funny thing is, that's how I used to be. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. If we could, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Here's a toast from yours truly. You've done everything in the world. Just about a half a mile. Turn right, and you have arrived. You kind of remind me of me. Before I felt my knees where I need to be. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. If we could, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Walking in the wrong direction. You're not alone. The gate is wide for this deception. Follow along. Your neighbor's fault won't be protection from right and wrong. Slow down. There's a box blaring nothing and a book in the corner. A thought for the family a long time ago. There's a moment you missed just a second ago. It was yours to have with you. And you're not giving nothing when the well is empty and you're not thirsty. The moment you're missing is there in the dead of silence. Put your hand to your chest and feel the beat. You have been made complete. And every breath to breathe for you, for me, is a gift to pray, a name to praise, a seed to preach. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. If we could, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Woo! That was a blessing reading those lyrics. I'm not going to lie. Woo! That got me right there in the heart right there. It's one thing singing the song. It's another thing reading the lyrics. What a complete slam dunk, home run. Oh, man. Win it all. Home run derby right there. Grand slam homer, baby. What a song. Slow down. Oh, man. What is it basically saying here? What are we saying? I'm not going to give away Wednesday, and I'm not going to give away Friday. But what are we basically saying here? We're in the fast lane, aren't we? We're in the fast lane of our life, aren't we? We're in the fast lane trying to do everything, trying to please everyone, trying to get all our boxes checked. And what kind of starts to collect dust? It is such a song written by me, for me, pointing at me. I want to help me. Because this is such a reminder of what I need to do. I need to get on my knees. I need to slow down, right? I need to take a break. I need to pump the brakes and realize that book in the corner is collecting dust over there. What's that book? Let's see, what book would I have been referring to that's a thought for the family a long time ago? Well, the Bible, right? That's the book for me. And the answers in there, right? The answers to all our problems, the answers to everything, the answers to how to live my life, the answers to slowing down, getting perspective, right? All the things, right? No man cometh to the Father but through him. So better get on board with what he's saying. You got to understand and know and learn what he's saying before we get ahead of ourselves, don't we? We got to slow down. We got to slow down. Sometimes it's good to speed up. You know, I did want to say this on tonight's show. And I got to tell you, maybe this is one of the reasons I wrote the song, but when I was young, you know, before I was 6'7" tall, yes, this is connected. Before I was so tall, I was a bunny rabbit. Like I moved around quickly. I jumped from here and I jumped from here to there. I mean, I was just moving all the time. And I don't know if you know this, but the regular sized door that you would walk through, a regular sized door, in and out of a door, its height is 6'7". I believe it's 6'7" or 6'8". And when I had played basketball for Red Bank and Cleveland State and then Chattanooga State, I was wearing high tops, not high heels. I was wearing high tops, and so I was listed at 6'8". Now I say 6'7" because that's the truth when I'm wearing shoes anyway. And yeah, I had to duck just a little bit going through doors, just a little bit, because, you know, as you walk, you do bounce up maybe an inch as you're walking. You don't even notice it. The last thing I want to do is scrape this old noggin of mine here. I want to scrape that old noggin of mine and really make my own day, make my day by scraping the noggin there and really maybe knocking myself out, which I haven't done that yet. Thank goodness. And so I had to learn how to slow down, because I was kind of, sort of, I was the bull in the china shop. I really was. And I had to slow down. I really did. And it made me kind of more conscious about people around me and their needs and wants, not just mine, because I would. And then kind of like not just my size, but then I realized, there are other people in this world that I am elbowing, right? And not with my physical size, but I'm elbowing them with my maybe in a inappropriate way by my actions, right? And maybe just slowing down, right? Slowing down and thinking about what I'm saying, right? Thinking about the thing that I'm about to say. Is it appropriate? Is it going to hurt someone's feelings, or is it the right timing, or is it framed in the right way? So you hold those words back into your mind, and you say, how could I say this, right? So this is just wisdom, right? And so as you get older, everybody's gone through this, I think. As you get older, and maybe you have kids. Having kids, that'll solve lots of problems real quick, because then you just make so many mistakes, right? And it's your elbows, literally, and then figuratively, your elbows where your mouth gets in the way and knocks over a wall, bumps. Your mouth gets in the way, and you bust your head, and you knock yourself silly. I've knocked myself silly, not out. And it's crazy around here, or even my house. I'm actually the one who doesn't hit my head anywhere. It's my short, petite wife who might hit her head. And I'm like, oh, baby. We won't bring up when I dropped something on her head. We will not bring that up. Not at all. We will not bring that up tonight. No, we're not. That was me dropping something on her. So no, that we're not counting that. And so, slow down. Slow down is so appropriate for wisdom, right? I really believe it. Like when you open the book of Proverbs and you just start reading, and you just realize these sage statements, right? The sage statements. And so whoever you are, wherever you are tonight watching and listening to this, give it a chance. Open up that book of Proverbs and just start reading. And if you want to be a woman of God, open up Proverbs 31. Real popular on how what is a woman supposed to do? What is a woman supposed to be like? How is a woman supposed to conduct herself? But we could go on the others. There's other, I guess they're all about how we, men, women, children, should conduct ourselves. And what it takes is self-control. And a lot of times that self-control means, in essence, slow down. Slow down the way that you think. Slow down the way that you connect with people, the way that you put your words out there. Think about it. Does this represent what you want to do? Does this represent who you are? Because every statement that you're making in this world, like even me right now, it is painting. I am painting my mural here, right? For you to see. Well, you're doing the same thing. You know this. You're doing the same thing, and we've got to be aware and conscious of that so we can go, is this really? Because you're so busy painting it, maybe you haven't zoomed out of what you're painting about you, because you're the one with the paintbrush. I'm not, right? I'm not painting your mural. So you have to hang on a second. I must take a step back. I'm going to look. What is it? What's going on? Wow, I painted that. I don't think that's what I wanted to paint. Maybe you're on the other spectrum, right? Maybe that is what you wanted to paint. Maybe that's exactly what you wanted. Exactly, and that's good. Maybe. Yeah, probably good if that's what you wanted. And I think this does now connect with passivity. Oh, I love talking about passivity. We have active and passive, right? Active and passive. I guess you could say there's static, right? Static. But I think that's still passive, right? So in the strength, in the category of strength, lifting up and fitness, right? The thing is we concentric, eccentric, that's on the way down, and then static hold, right? Concentric, squeeze that bicep, get that pump going, and then eccentric going down. I mean, it's actually a strength to hold it and slowly go down. That's the negative strength. So there's two types of strengths, and then you got the static hold, where you just have to hold it. There are some muscles in your body that are built for just static, because they're just making you stand up all day long, right? Got a static hold. But I think when it comes to actions, you got passive and you got active, right? And then you just got. Static is really passive. It's just a passive. You're not making the decision, right? Actively make a decision or passively just not make a decision, but it actually is a decision. So those passive decisions are decisions. They are, in fact, decisions. As if you. I want you to think about this, about your life. You know what I'm talking about. Some of the biggest things, some of the biggest turns in your life may have not been an active, like, I want to do this. It was just, you just turned around that bend because you just didn't want to make the decision. So time made the decision for you, right? And so in essence, what you did, even though it was passive, you took a big, huge stamp and you put the ink on that stamp and you stood in front of the whole world and you pass that bill, like Congress, pass that bill, stamp it with my approval, right? And so, yes, this song, Slow Down, it connects with that as well, right? It does connect with that. So we're going so fast, right? I'm going to look back at the lyrics. I've already read the lyrics. Did you miss the first few minutes of this show? I've already read these amazing lyrics. You got to rewind and rewatch on another show. Man, I really knocked that out of the park. So just to kind of reiterate, so we're passively going through life like a cannonball, right? What was that line? Kind of like a cannonball, just a very arranged mess. And that's a fact. Do you know some people that are a very arranged mess? It's an arranged mess, and that's a fact. Do you know somebody like that? Oh, that's okay. We know somebody, but that's not the end all. So that's not a judge. That's just a notice. But I do think in general that anybody can go fast and speedy and look like a cannonball and still have everything together. Let's be fair. But I think in general, what I'm saying about passivity is just, we all do it. Oh, we all do it. Passive, and just like that line in the book and the verse there, it's leaving the Bible sitting on the table, and it's there. It's decoration. Every now and then, maybe we'll dust it off. But are we reading it? Are we living in it? Right? Are we reminding ourselves? I will have to say this. So this is another connection. When you know something, like let's just say math. I was thinking about math today. And do you know those crazy functions and let's see, math solutions, and there's these functions that you kind of memorize for different things, finding the area or something like that. And then when you get into calculus, like I did in trigonometry, it gets crazy. It gets crazy insane where math is concerned. And you know what? I always loved math, and I stayed on top of it. And if you didn't stay on top of it, you're in trouble. But those functions, right? The functions, the sin, right? The sin. You see it on that big fancy calculator. And the cosine, I think, the sin, and I had it all memorized. But do I know how to do that now? Of course not. I had to take an entire refresher course for 3 months, maybe, to even get back to where I was. I'd have to relearn it. Actually, I'd have to start from scratch. Just start from your scratch. Let's go through algebra real quick, then algebra 2, and all this, right? Doesn't that work the same way with the Bible? Absolutely. Now, I used to not believe in that. And then you have to realize, well, No, I'm not proficient at math anymore, right? No, I'm not proficient at that level of math anymore. And no, I'm not as strong as I used to be. There we go. So we have another example of fitness, right? I was a fitness trainer for 24 years, still doing it in people's homes. Love it. And so the same thing applies. Is that muscle as strong as it used to be 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago? Maybe not. Biting my nails. Maybe not. No, of course not. It's not. It's not. Don't worry. It's not. And the same thing applies with that Bible, right? And that spirituality. It's getting rusty up in here. It's getting dusty and rusty up in here. Do I need to write a song about dusty and rusty? Hey, Dusty. It's getting a little... Hey, Dusty. Hey, Rusty. It's getting a little stagnant in here, right? And so that's where, to be fair, that's where our spiritual life is for many of us. And we just got to get to work, right? Let's get to work. Can we get to work together? Can we hold hands on this? And can we do it together? It's called discipleship, the purpose of this show, that and salvation. Okay, so we can do that. We can hold hands and we can say, you know what? I'm going to do this together, right? I'm going to do this. I'm going to start putting in my mind shows like yours, Mark, and I'm going to put other things in my mind. I'll tell you something that I found on Spotify. I think I looked up gospel instrumental piano, and oh my goodness, I found the most amazing playlist. And it just like that, you listen to that while you're driving down the road, and how it fulfills you, and how you're singing God's praises, and your spirit is completely getting filled and full. And that's what you need, man. And so then you fill up the rest of your time instead of scrolling every second of the day, which I could do that too. On my little 5-minute breaks that I take, maybe I could do something else. Maybe write another song. I mean, that's how did I come up and ended up writing 120 songs? Well, it wasn't scrolling. All right, it wasn't scrolling, kids. Hey kids. It wasn't scrolling, and guess what? I'm not even close to finish writing songs. I'm going to be writing songs to the day I die. I'll tell you one thing, this is a 3-year project. And as soon as I get done with this, I had to get this off my chest. It's 30 years in the making. So after I get this off my chest and I get my 120 songs released, it's a 3-year project, 40 songs a year. Okay. And this is one of the weeks. I do one song a week, unless I'm off, I'm going on vacation. But this is what God's called me to do, right? And I'm going to continue to do what He's called me to do. And I want you to figure out what God's called you to do, and that's awesome, right? How can we do that? How can we do that? We have to slow down. Slow down. We have to do it. We just have to do it. We have to slow down. We have to get on our knees. We have to get in the book. And where do we start, right? Where do we begin? I would suggest getting a Bible that you can understand, okay? I had the NIV, New International Version, but nowadays you can get, I'm sure there are new ones that people love even more, okay? I'm not a big stickler about that. Let's just get into the Word and start understanding it and start following it, and let's get that Christianity back. Let's just dust off the little Christianity stuff. And so your spirit is on crutches, or maybe they're not even on crutches. Maybe it's on life support. Is your spirit the spirit that the Holy Spirit, not your spirit, but the Holy Spirit? Is it on life support? Let's dust it off. Let's get out the rag or the sponge, put some Dawn on there, and let's water it down, and let's clean it up. Let's get the dust off, right? Let's do that together. That's what this show is about. Let's walk in the right direction. There's the bridge. Let's walk in the right direction. Let me hit that bridge one more time just for the words, right? Walking in the wrong direction, you're not alone. The gate is wide for this deception. Follow along. Go ahead. Your neighbor's fault won't be protection from right and wrong. Slow down. Slow down. I would say slow down. We got to slow down. We got to find more time for God. We got to find more time for Jesus. We got to find more time to pray. We got to make a room in your home to pray. Maybe you're not into the Bible study and all that. Like if you had like a book that would help you along, but those can be really helpful. Those actual little books that have the day for every day, there's a little thought or a Bible study to open up. Those things are very helpful. Have one of those right beside the bed. Open it up and see what the word is for today. It's just real short, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10. I'm going to just continue to pray and ask that you all give God a little bit of time. Slow down. Serious. 24 hours in a day. How much can you give to Him? How much can you give to Him? I think you can do it. See, and so then we get a snowball or a domino effect, right? The next domino effect is we start cleaning out the cupboards here of our heart and our lives. We clean out those cupboards. And we start going, I'm a little convicted about this music and this, or maybe these movies, this trash that I'm putting in my mind. I'm just a little convicted about it. I don't know. I don't see any God in it. I don't see any God in the theme. It's actually anti-God, anti-family. Right there should just give you the thing, right? Anti-God, anti-family, and the emasculation of men. Emasculated men, meaning they are put down as stupid and dumb. The emasculation of men. They're not masculine, they're feminine, and they're weak and they're pathetic. I would say those are the three big themes, right? It really is. The three big themes that it's subverted, right? It's right there. And of course, so they're of course they're not going to lift up any kind of spiritual, right, thing. But the new spiritual guidelines is you are the God of your life. You are God. So don't even talk about Jesus or the other prophets or the other, right? Or the other religions. We're not even going to worry about that. We're just going to talk about how you, that's right. We're going to talk about how you are the king and queen of this world. We have lots of little gods, and you're one of them. You're the king and queen of your life. Lots of crazy stuff. This is what I'm talking about. So we get in the Word, and we get cleaned out, and we slow down. We get in the Word. We have a Bible study. We start to pray, and we can't stop there, right? It's got this snowball. It always has to do the domino. What happens next? And then eventually you find yourself going, I want to serve God. I really want to serve Him. I don't want to this is what I'm doing is nice and my life is cleaned out and I'm all clean, but I think the Bible is talking about serving Him. I want to serve Him. I serve Him in my church, right? I serve Him in my community, and I speak Jesus. I speak it. It's not a passive nice guy. I'm not a nice guy helping in the community. There's lots of nice guys helping. Trust me. How about speak Jesus? How about Jesus, the Word of God being, enveloped into your community, into your church? You speak Jesus. So that's actually a good word right there. So you're a nice guy and you make everybody happy. But when's the last time you talked about Jesus? Let's go, big guy. Let's go, big girl. Big girl, big guy, big girl. I got 4 girls. I better watch it. They don't like being called that. So let's go, young lady. How about that, young lady? I don't care what age you are. Let's go, young lady, and let's go, big guy. I can do that. I think that sounds better, doesn't it? Let's go. Are you just the nice guy in town? Come on, you know what I'm talking about. You're a nice guy. But Mark, in my niceness, they'll see Jesus. No, they won't. There's a lot of nice guys. I've met them. Now they won't. Stop playing. You're just messing with yourself now. You're just playing foolishness now. Stop being foolish. That's what this song is going to teach you. Okay? And so anyway, so thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. And I hope you got to hear, maybe the best song that I've ever written. It was last Sunday's song. It was called Sinner's Prayer. Sinner's Prayer was happening last Sunday, the 15th song. And yes, if you sing this song and you mean it with all of your heart, you will be saved, and you will be saved. But you know what? Like we talked about, a prayer is just words, okay? Okay, a prayer is just words, and so is baptism. It's just water, whatever, it's just water. What's real, this is what's real. A year, a week, a month, a year, a decade, 3 decades later, when you're still walking with God and talking about God and sharing your life and being a Christian, that is what proves that you were saved that day. So you can still go back to that day and say, I got saved. That's fine. But it's all about the fruit of the tree that you are. You are a tree. And so where is your fruit? We can be fruit inspectors. Can I inspect? Let me take a look. Ooh, I see that fruit. That's wonderful. So that's what it's all about. It's the reality of the fruit that proves, right? And that's what does even the Bible say? Could we go back to the Bible? What does the Bible say, right? It says that I believe it says that all of our works will be put through a furnace. and then whatever comes out the other side is what it's kind of like Daniel in the lion's den, or maybe was there a fire? That wasn't a fire. That was Daniel in the lion's den. I was thinking about a fire. What am I thinking about? But anyway, he got out alive and without a scratch, right? And so that's what we want to do. We want to put our works in, and then a lot of our works are just they're not going to make it through the cycle. They're not going to make it through the fire, right? They're going to get burned up. It's just cardboard. That's nothing. Don't even try to pull that wool over God's eyes, right? And it's through the fire, and then what is left, that is the prize of what made it through your works. Gotta look it up. It's all there. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm going to hit some 5 songs. Are y'all ready for a 5-song concert? I think I'm ready, and I am ready. So I like to slow down. That's what I was doing today. I was slowing down, and I was telling you this song. Slow down. It's going to be the 15th song on Sunday. I want you to join me for that. And it's now that was plenty of slow down time. Now it's time for a 5-song concert on a Monday. We're getting things started off on a Monday pretty good. I know I am now. Guess what happens on a Monday? Guess what happens on a Monday? We have to drop a song. So let me push that back. So here we go. We're going back. We're going all the way back to -13. We have really made it through the weeks here. And so this song has never been released. However, I've been playing it because it was the 13th when we got started, okay? This is my communion song. Tonight will be the last time I play it until it is officially released at the end of 120. So here we go. Let's do this. And we'll get a little reverb for everybody. And here we go. Filled with your love. I got this crust of bread. Your body in my hand. You gave me all you had, and I follow after you in all I do. Here with this bread and here with this wine, your body broken for me. I take it in and drink it on to be filled with your love. I got this cup of wine, your blood spilled for me. You made that sacrifice, and I follow after you in all I do. Here with this bread and here with this wine, your body broken for me. I take it in and drink it on to be filled with your love. And Jesus took the bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and said, "Take, eat. This is my body which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me." He also took the cup and said, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood. Do this as often as you drink in remembrance of me. For as often as you eat this bread and drink this cup, you will proclaim the Lord's death until he comes." You are the bread, you are the wine, your body broken for me. I take it in and drink it on to be filled with your love. Oh, good one. Okay, buddy. You're gone for a while. See you in 3 years. Song number 2, I Call Out Your Name. Bring me out of the grave. Trusting indefinitely. I thought I heard a knock, and from your house I listened carefully, hoping you would come when I call out your name. So I call out your name. Tell me something better that I could say. Oh, I call out your name. everything that's heaven to me. A good heart, hey, what a start. I thought I heard a rock, and from my window you were watching me happy. So here I come to now call out your name. Yes, I call out your name. Tell me something better that I could say. Oh, I call out your name. Ooh, now I'm feeling fine. Yeah. Ooh, Jesus, Jesus, I'm feeling fine. Ooh, Jesus, Jesus, I'm feeling fine. Oh, ooh, Jesus, Jesus, I'm feeling so fine. Oh, bring me out of the grave, trusting indefinitely, indefinitely. So I call out your name, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Tell me something better that I could say. Jesus, 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 Jesus. I call out your name. Jesus, Jesus. Now I'm feeling fine, 'cause I call out your name. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Could have been a little timid, oh, but I'm not afraid. Jesus, oh, Jesus, Jesus. I call out your name. Oh, Jesus, Jesus. Now I'm feeling fine. My buttons aren't working tonight. What? Come on. Button pushing. Here we go. Number 3. Hey, it's not so bad. It's just one little button. Come on, Mark. Slow down. Don't worry about it. That's the word, right? That's the word. Slow down. Words. I know about your love. I need to switch this up. Let's get going. It's time to go. Going too slow now. You don't have to say it. God, I'll be all right. You don't have to say it. I already love you too. You don't have to say it tonight. 'Cause I know about how you love me, and I know about your grace. I know your actions speak 1,000 words that you have shown to me, and I know about your love. You don't have to say it, Jesus. You died for me. You don't have to show me one more thing to prove you're the King above all kings. You don't have to say it tonight, 'cause I know about how you love me, and I know about your grace. Well, I know your actions speak 1,000 words that you have shown to me, and I know about your love. And there's a part of me, yeah, ready to give my life for some things I can't explain. Oh, it's just that I love you forever. Oh, I love you forever and ever and ever. You don't have to say it, Holy Spirit of God. You're always right here with me. You don't have to say it. Ooh, you're praying for me even now. You don't have to say it, my love. Oh, oh, 'cause I know about how you love me, and I know about your grace. Oh, well, I know your actions speak 1,000 words that you have shown to me, and I know about your love. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, I know about your love, and about your grace. I know your actions speak 1,000 words to me, and I know about your love. Oh, 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 oh. And I know about your love. Oh, I know about it. I better know about it. Do you know about it? Do you know about his love? Okay, I'm counting them down. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we got 2 more. 4, 5. Ooh, these are two good ones here. We get Proverbs on a Monday. Yes, we do. We get it. Proverbs 3 through 6. I always like to say. Now, ladies and gentlemen, open your Bibles and turn to Proverbs 3 through 6. We will be reading verbatim as we sing. Let love and faithfulness never leave you, bind them around your neck, write them on your heart, the tablet of your heart, then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your understanding. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your understanding. Oh, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will lead you home. Let love and faithfulness never leave you, never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on your heart, the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God, and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your understanding. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your understanding. Oh, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will lead you home. You know you better trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your understanding. Ooh, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Ooh, and lean not on your understanding. Oh, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will lead you home. Oh, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will lead you home. This is one of those nights where I keep thinking, I take this ring off. Like my ring slides across my wedding ring slides across the handle here, and then you keep hearing it. I keep hearing it. Then I'm in the middle of the song having a good time, and I'm forgetting about it. That's all right. We'll do it for this last one. Ready for you. Ready for you. Can I tell you a little secret? So let's see, we've done, what have we done? We've done 15 plus, now we've done 12 songs, okay? So 27 songs. I've only used to pick on one song. This is a little secret, and I just haven't divulged this yet. No one's asked. But I only used to pick on one song, and this isn't it. I used my finger. Fingernail right there to build it up. With a little skin on the side that you wouldn't imagine, the side that's the top. So yeah, this finger has gotten a little workout here, but yeah, it's just no pick, just a fingernail. I do play with the other fingers too, but not like something that needs to build up callus or anything. Here we go, ready for you. This was Song of the Week number 2. That's why it says SOTW number 2 at the top. If you're on Instagram, you cannot see this. And then on the left, it's Songs About God, Volume 2. Let's get it. Song number 5 for tonight. I know that you're ready for me, and it makes me wanna be. It makes me wanna be ready for you. All over again and again. And again for you. Again. And see that you're ready for me, and it makes me wanna be ready for you all over again and again and again for you and again and again. It makes me want to be ready for you. Blessings are falling, mercies are true, light of the darkness, shining right through. Your blessings are falling, your mercies are true, the light of the darkness is shining right through. Your blessings, your mercies, the light is shining right through, right through, right through, right through. I pray that you're ready for me. You've made me wanna be. You've made me wanna be ready for you all over again. Yeah, yeah. And again and again and again and again and again for you, for you, for you, and again and again. It makes me wanna be ready for you. That's called nailing it right there. Oh, happy about that. Oh, man, what a night it has been. It has been a wonderful night, but we're not finished. I'm going to wrap things up with a little bit of outro. Y'all like my outros? Hey, stick around. Don't miss the outro. Want to learn more about this show? Unless you're on Instagram or X, you got to read the description. If you're not on those, that's great. But otherwise, go to MWD HQ. That would be for headquarters. MWDHQ.com. You can download stuff for free, including the words to the songs and the songs themselves, the demos. And you're welcome to check us out. Check it out and start putting me on your calendar. Of course, you have to subscribe so it shows up in your news feed. And then, of course, watch the shows. Maybe you get a little notification bell, which does happen if you're subscribed the right way, and get that notification bell. Love for you to be a consistent watcher of the show. So here we go. You're going to join me as I prep you for church. That's why it's called church prep. The Monday show, the Wednesday show, the Friday show, all Christian songs that I've written. And it's really prepping you. It's prepping your mind. And so all the different topics that I cover and dive deep into, I dive deep into them. Catch up on the podcast. I'm on every podcast in the world. And I'm on all the major platforms of video. So you can find me. And you can watch and you can explore the significant meanings of my purpose. What is my purpose? It's salvation and discipleship. You're going to explore those significant meanings. That's what I like to do in my music. I like to write songs about salvation and discipleship and growing in our walk with God and Jesus, getting closer and all that. Begin to walk the talk. Maybe you're not a Christian. Maybe you want to become a Christian. That's great. Join us. Strengthen your walk with God. Get inspired by what I'm saying. Pass it on as you begin to challenge your friends and family with your words and your actions. Ooh, words are okay. Words are overrated. How about actions? Become a better son. Ooh, I hadn't thought about that. Become a better son. Become a better daughter, father, mother, granddad, grandmother, neighbor, friend, and leader and follower. We could be a follower too, can we? That's okay. What's your story? You could email me on the Connect page, MWDHQ.com. What's your reaction to what I'm saying as I share my triumphs and struggles? I'd like to hear yours. Ooh, I've got 2 questions for you tonight. Number 1, what is that specific thing that God has challenged you to do today? Ooh, has he challenged you to do something today? That'd be neat, right? He could challenge you to do something. Maybe he's challenged you in your entire life. He's challenged you to do this. What is that? Fill in the blank, right? And number 2, have you passed it forward by challenging and encouraging someone else? Challenging and encouraging someone else today. Challenging them to be a better Christian, be a better person. Just showing them, without a plank in your eye, hey, maybe that's the challenge, right? Maybe the encouragement, there's lots of encouragement. I always like to do challenging and encouragement, right? Could you do both? Could you do one-on-one? The ratio, one-on-one, challenging, encouraging. Because I think the ratio of encouragement has been so overdone, like it's well done. It's been so overdone that we're all immune to that now. We're just like, okay, that's the norm. We're going to get a pat on the back today. How about a little challenge? Let's get a little challenge. So let's put some of this into practice right now. Which of the following statements, I like saying this because it's like I'm speaking what I want to happen. I'm speaking the truth of what I want to be. I'm gonna put it into reality by speaking it. Ready? Which of the following statements could you share with someone? And maybe you could absorb, but maybe you could share them with someone. You ready? I believe in you. That's pretty powerful to someone to hear. Because of you, because whatever it is that you are, someone wants to hear from your mouth, I believe in you. We only got so much time left on this planet, right? You only have one lifetime. So you better get to it. You could say those words to someone, it means something. I believe in you. I want to help you. I've been praying for you. I was wrong, I'm sorry, and I want to make amends. Please forgive me. From my heart and soul, thank you. Ooh, thanking somebody. Forgiving somebody. Ooh, asking for forgiveness, right? I sincerely love you. Ooh, someone might need to hear that. How about God loves you? How about God is patiently waiting for you? It's powerful. How about one more? God has a daily purpose for you, buddy or sister, buddy and Sally. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining my church prep family. Are you going to be here on Wednesday live at 8 p.m.? You have to subscribe to do that because what happens live at 8 p.m., that'll be talking about the backstory for Slow Down. What made me write this song? Ooh, and then I'm going to do 5-song concert. Not the same ones you heard tonight. 5 totally new ones, right? I'll see you live Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. To God be the glory.